Good morning, guys. How you doing? Well, as you can see, I'm in the car and I'm headed to my appointments that I go to every other week. And it was kind of, in a way, a rough start today. A little bit. I almost was gonna cancel just because I didn't want to go through my camera. I'm sorry if it gets all flippity floppity because it won't stay still in its cradle. So anyway, I was like, I don't want to go through this. You know, I get so tired of going through these appointments that I have to go to. But I suppose if I want to continue to move, or, you know, be semi-okay, I guess I gotta continue to go. But anywho, that aside, and then I was like, I'm gonna do Weight Watcher vlog all day long. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I forget to vlog what I had. I didn't even really have anything, not really. I had a little bit of dry cereal and a little bit of coffee while I was doing my face and hair. So I haven't really done a whole lot of that. I've been watching these crime Sugar and Spice. I just lost it. You know the like the drug lords and the this and that and the serial killers and, you know, like real forensic files type stuff. And lately it's been mostly, you know, drug related. And I just started a new one this morning, and so it's made me come late. Sorry I'm so close. I have to try to see what's coming because this is a dangerous road, this part here. But anyway, I started watching a new one, and it's from the drug dealer, and the cops point of view. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Some of these, you know, I can't believe the lengths that some of these people go to. Of course, I have to say, and I mean this in no disrespect to anybody, but because I've never been addicted, or I've, you know, never craved that sort of thing. I think it's because I've had to go through so much medical stuff, and I've had to deal with the effects of certain medications. So I think that's why I never really got into drugs, I guess. But if you have, and you're on the other side of it, or if you're in the middle of it, you know, I give you power, and I pray you get straight or stay straight, if that's, you know, what's what. I want you all to be straight. So I'm really sorry about this camera. I don't know what the hell, what the heck is going on. Why won't it stay in its cradle? Anyway, but I can't believe the lengths of what these drug dealers, yeah, I guess they would be drug dealers. They're the folks that actually, you know, get the drugs itself, you know, and cut it. And if they're doing, you know, cocaine, or making it ready for crack or whatever, the lengths that they go through. And I know that it's a big money thing. I that's very obvious, but I'm like, holy banana peels. It's just like crazy. And then, you know, how they can, I guess this is how I see it. I see if hopefully the windows aren't bothering you. My air conditioner don't work, so hopefully the sound isn't too much. But I can't believe when I know the idea is the drug dealer or the pusher or whatever you want to call them. I know they're trying to make their money, and that's how they make their money, is to go resale. But, and if I hopefully I don't offend anybody, because I don't mean any disrespect, because if you choose to do this, or have done it or whatever. But if you see the person, they're practically dead. I mean, in a way, they're just so far gone. You have to be really heartless to be able to continue to sell. I'm talking more like your heroin, your cocaine, crack, that kind of stuff. I'm sure marijuana can have that kind of effect, but you don't see as many stories about the marijuana taking you over, or maybe I haven't seen it. I'm not well versed in this. I'm just basing it on what I've watched and what I see, and I have some people in my family that have been on both sides of it, dealer and ingest, I guess, and I just don't understand how it can create such trouble for your brain. But to see these people, just, I don't know. I just think that you've got to be heartless to be in the game. I guess that's what they call it, in the game. You got to be heartless to be able to do that, to a certain extent. Now, I think I never thought this before, and hopefully this doesn't turn some of y'all away. But going through what I have gone through over these last few years, and what I go through physically right now to be able to cope, I do think that they should make marijuana legal in New York State. Okay? I know there's is it CBD oil? I've never tried that. Would I try it? Maybe. I've talked to my doctors about it, and they are not opposed to it. Of course, you got to have money to be able to do that. So, I mean, I know I'm on a strange topic here for being a beauty, Weight Watchers, planner, whatever, but like I've always say, you never know what I'm going to say. So, but then, the price of it would go up, and be so high, and how would you afford it, and everything. Anyway, so, but, and they say, that's a gateway drug to cocaine and that, and I'm sure it is, because, I mean, like I said, I've seen it happen with someone very, very, very close to me, and she's trying to dig herself out of this right now, so I could see some of it, or whatever, and it has affected the family, and it's affected me and Kelly, and and her children, and the whole 9 yards, and the family. But she's, as far as I know, she's on the up and up for right now. But anyway, I got into all this to say that I started watching this and I got behind. So I'm running late, as always. I don't think I can ever be on time. I really try, but today it's my own fault. This time I will blame it on my fault, because I didn't realize what time it was, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry and get out the door and deal with the dogs and the whole 9 yards. So anyway, I've been dealing with that. But then the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, okay, we talk about, YouTubers and this and that, and who we watch and don't watch, and, and those that wouldn't watch certain people because of things they've said in their past or whatever. I say you need to be forgiving, and I know I'm just a white girl here from New York, you know, but I have family members that, you know, I've got black, I've got Indian descent, I've got Korean, I've got let's see, Hawaiian. I don't know if that would count. Well, maybe I guess it counts. So anyway, I've got all different in my family, and we've discussed it, and so speaking just based on talking with them, and stuff like that, I'm in the family that you need to forgive and forget, because people are a-holes, you know, regardless. You know, my husband, he'll say he's not racist, you know, but then he'll make a racist comment, you know, and I have to correct him, and then he's like, tries to defend it, and it makes no sense. So I can't judge either way, because if I live with somebody that would make those certain comments, then, you know, who am I? But I hope it's not too loud. Well, I could pull it up for now, so it's not as loud. Oh, truck, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. So anyway, we're talking about YouTubers. I have went down a rabbit hole, and you guys, my ear is like driving me crazy. I'm getting over cellulitis in my face, and the medicine that I've had to take has really flared up my psoriasis, and it makes my ear itch, because I have psoriasis really bad in my ear, and I'm the outside and inside and everything, and so it makes it itch, and I try not to touch it, but I can't help it. But anyway, so I don't know who y'all watch, but I'm down this rabbit hole, and I don't know how y'all feel about Shane Dawson. And how I got on that rabbit hole was back a little ways when he did I think it was a 3-part series or whatever with Graveyard Girl, excuse me, Bunny. I think it was a good thing, you know, and then, you know, of course, the TanaCon thing, and that was kind of weird for me, that one there. I don't know, but I've been like going way back to like when he would go and stay in the scary shipyard or boat or in a haunted hotel, or it's been more since, is his name Rylan, his boyfriend or whatever, sister has moved in with them or near them or whatever, and she's more into the scary ghost stuff, and so is Shane. Well, I've went down this rabbit hole where I've been watching all these videos, and I tell you, that Shane, he is something else. I understand the persona of him being a big guy at one time, and he still feels like he's a big guy, because even though I might not look it, but I can relate to that, because I was a very big girl, and I still see that in the mirror, you know, especially from the waist down, you know, or whatever. But do you think it's just for show, or do you think he really is in a way that disgusting, where he doesn't want to shower and he doesn't clean up after his pets in his house, and he leaves dirty stuff all over the place, and, you know, obviously he wears the same clothes on camera. Do you think he really lives his life like that? I'm really curious, you know, because if so, because Ryan or whatever his name is seems so kind of put together, and I don't want to use the wrong word, so he just seems more wanting the feminine part, you know. He plays that part well, they both kind of do, but which is fine, you know, whatever, each their own. Why he would stay with someone if he really was that gross or didn't want to shower, I don't know. So I just sit there and I think, okay, I get it that you want to show your merch every day that you're on there, you know, you're oh my God, sure, that's fine, you know, you want to show your merch, but do you really think he is as gross as it sounds like when he went and visited his dad years, I don't know how long ago it was, and they talked about leaving the urine next to the bed and then not dumping it, and animals, you know, because he had done a video with the I think it was a 3-part thing with I can't remember her name, I just subscribed to her. She's blind anyway, and they drove he let her drive for the first time, you know, and all this, and she's like, oh, I'm on a soft carpet, and then she went down to touch it, and he's like, oh no, don't touch that because the cat might have peed on there or whatever, and she's like, why wouldn't you clean up after your cat, you know? And I just kind of, do you think that's real? Do you think that that's just a persona that he plays, that he, you know, he's disgusting? Comment down below and let me know what you think on that, because I'm in this rabbit hole, and now I just need to know. I'm just there. I'm just curious, you know. And I just love his mom. They do all this stuff to try to trick her, to surprise her, and this and that. So I don't know. Anyway, if you watch Shane Dawson, and give me your opinion on his persona, or him, or what's what, you know. I'm really curious what you think. I think that he's a goofball, but then I also think he really has a caring heart, and does do good things for people, you know. I do. I don't think he's necessarily showing off his money like, say, Jeffree Star does or whatever, or Tati shows off. I mean, I love Tati, but I mean, I think she shows off, you know, her money and that, which is whatever, that's their persona, whatever. But let me know what you think on all that. I'm sorry I've rambled on, but this is going to be a long one today, so you'll have to pull up a seat. And oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm Joe from Just Call Me Joe. For those of you that are new and that are still here. I do all sorts of content. Pretty soon, keep an eye out for a bit of doing. Yeah, let's say that again. I'm going to be doing a collab with a couple lovely ladies. So you'll just have to wait and see. I've got to get the link to Danielle today. Yes, her channel is Danielle Smith. You should go check her out. She's like so sweet, and I just want to put her in my pocket. I think she's just she's just the cutest. She's like, I want to put her in my pocket, and when I want just a little bit of like razzmatazz, I pull her out and show her to everybody. I just think she's the cutest little thing, and she's younger than me, so that's why I can say that, you know. I just love her to death. I would love to one day meet her, and there were so many I want to meet, but definitely I would love to meet her, and I would love to meet, you know, Raven from, I think it's Raven's Review and Makeup. I think I get names mixed up, and I apologize. My brain, I had something happen with my brain, so I can't remember certain things. But anyway, and she's another one. I'd love to have her be right with me, and I'd bring her out too. I would love to meet her, and I'd love to meet Tiffany Dawn, and you know, there's just so many, you know. I would love to meet, you know, Vanessa both Vanessas. Actually, Vanessa loves the makeup, and I'd love to meet Vanessa from, what is that, Mess Ness MUA. I'd love to meet her. There's so many. I haven't seen Kayla on YouTube lately, but I'd love to meet her. Someday. There's just so many of you, you know. I know I'll never meet Nikki because Nikki, she's way far away. So, there's a lot of you, you know. And then on my other side, I'd love to meet Jess. Well, both Jess. I'd love to meet Jess from Journey to Health, and then, what is the other Jess's? I can't remember. She just had a baby. I can't remember her channel name, but her name is Jess. And Molly's gonna have her baby soon, and so is Cherie. From Motivated Muffins. I'm so excited. But anyway, I'm just rambling. So, anywho, I will catch up with you in a little bit. I know I just was rambling, but that's what I do when I'm in the car. So, let me know down below your thought on Shane and his conspiracy theories on stuff. Let me know what you think. Okay? Talk to you soon. Hey guys, it's me traveling back home. I didn't get with you after my appointments. It took me too long to recover myself, so I didn't want you to see all that or whatever, but I eventually got myself rolling again, and hopefully my window isn't too loud. But thank God it's hot, and I like the heat because it makes me feel better. My stupid phone, and I thought I had it in the right spot. Not at all. I can only move the thing just so many times. But anywho, just wanted to come on here and chat with you for a minute. Let's see. What did I want to tell you? Let's see. I went to, where did I go? Once I calmed down. Oh, I went to Walmart just real quick because I wanted to see, someone had said they had the Flight of Fancy collection there, but they didn't. Because I was looking for one particular thing from that whole collection. But anywho, they didn't have that, but I did find the rose, what do you call it? My brain isn't working. This year, I don't like the Lash Paradise mascara, but this is the rose gold eyeliner, liquid liner. Doesn't seem like there's much product in there. It took quite a bit for me to line across my eyes or whatever, but anyway, that's okay. I just wanted to try it out. I had a coupon anyway, so it was almost half off, so no big deal. But then where did I go? Oh, I went over to Ulta. I was good in there because seeing as how my birthday's at the end of this month, I should be getting some kind of coupon or whatever it is that they do. I think it's either double points or 5 times the points or whatever it is. I don't know whatever it is. But I wanted to go in there because I wanted to check out. Now, my Ulta is a lot smaller than some of y'all's, in the bigger cities and stuff. But I wanted to look at the new Urban Decay palette because online it looks really pretty, and I've heard good and bad reviews on that. And then I also wanted to check out, I know some of you don't like Tarte, but I love Tarte, and that's just how it is because it agrees with my skin. So anyway, so that round palette, I have to say, is a heck of a lot prettier than I thought it was. Because I went through, before I left today, I went through and I looked at all my Tarte palettes just to kind of see what color pinks I had, and I don't have all the palettes because I didn't get the what was it, the fire one or whatever, because it's just made no sense to me to get that one, because it just didn't, because I could dupe it out with other Tarte shadows easily. I've talked about that before. But anyway, I went through and I'm gonna get her name wrong. She's the one that does the podcast with what is it, Spooky Lips and Fat Hips or something like that. It's the other one. Is her name Nikki? No, I don't know. But anyway, her. I can't think of it. She just did a video, for those of you that watched, I know you watch her. She was taking and duping out the flamingo palette, and she was using a paper to use, and she was using her fingers or whatever to put the colors on the paper so she could see if she had them in her collection. So I took that idea and I did that on paper with my Tarte palettes, so I could compare them to the round, if they had it, and they ended up having it, the round new Tarte palette. So anyway, because I wanted to see if I already had the colors, and I don't. There was like one color that I could say that was the same, and because I wanted to decide which palette I wanted to buy, because I think I have like $80 some in points or whatever it is, dollars that they give you back or whatever, and I still have a gift card for Christmas time, and then who knows if I don't know if they give me a 20% off or if it's not, whatever it is. So I've been saving it up so that I could pick myself out a palette, and I'd really like to find a setting powder or something like that. So anywho, and so I was checking different things out, because I know the new Anastasia one came out on site, but doesn't come out to the store until the 20th or something like that. I don't own any Anastasia palettes. I have some of their liquid lips, and I have some of their like bullet lipsticks, but I don't have any other palettes. So, and I was curious about that purple one, and I still am. By my birthday time, it should be in the store. So anyway, or would you think Hush will, I know that pisses people, excuse my mouth, it upsets people, or do you think Hush will dupe it? Because if they do, shoot, I'll save, what, $30 or more, whatever, me being cheap. But anyway, and I just checked out a couple different palettes, and I wanted to see what the big hoopla was about the new Born This Way foundation, and I don't know. I'm so used to what I usually use, and I don't really need any foundation. I have enough. I'm trying to sell some on my Poshmark, before it expires. Give me a break. On my Poshmark, by the way, I'm JHall3377. If you want to go and look, I have some clothes, a few makeup items on there. But so I did that. I was a good girl. Didn't buy anything. I wanted to, because they had my shampoo and conditioner that I use, the Redken for colored hair. They have their big barrel. What are they called? The big ones on sale. I can't. My brain isn't working right this minute. The leader sales. And I was like, I really wanted to do that, but I don't have the money to do it. I have to wait, and I wanted to wait. So anyway, so I did that, left there, went over to Target. Now, at Target, I wanted to, for those of you that are still wanting to pick up a few summer things or start picking up some things for your kids, for school, clothes-wise, go now and have that Cartwheel app, because right now they got 20% off all the clearance clothing, shoes, accessories, and then also if you want to stock up on, well, they're putting it under the 4th of July stuff. Of course, they got red, white, and blue stuff. It's down to 70% off. And so, and some of the clothes is 70% off too. And you get the extra 20% off. But anyway, so go now and get some of those things, because I mean, you can rack up, and start getting yourself or your kids or whatever, start getting some things down, why not, if you can save. I found just a couple things, little lacy things to put underneath stuff. I found them or whatever. But then I went over in the Sugar and Spice, where they have the clearance, like 4th of July stuff, which is in the back of the store. And a lot of it was 70% off. And I found Kelly his peanut M&Ms in the big bag, and because they're red, white, and blue, they were, on sale, and then they had an additional 20% off. So I was like, woohoo! So he got his big bags of peanut M&Ms, not like he needs them, but big bags of peanut M&Ms for, I think, like $1. I think they were like 89 cents or 99 cents for the ones you normally pay $3-4 for. But anyway, if I would have dared and not had Kelly get mad at me, they had the Mickey Mouse mugs. I don't know if you guys knew that about me. I love Mickey Mouse. And they had the big Mickey Mouse coffee mugs on for $2.48, and I wanted them so bad. But I'm trying not to create too many waves with my husband right now, just because. So, but anyway, so check that out. And I don't know, I was just odds and ends looking around and looking. Of course, I always go through the makeup or whatever. I don't think our store is ever going to get any of that high-end stuff. I really don't. I don't think. I mean, we've had Sonia Kashik for a while. Of course, they're just brushes and bags now, and organizers or whatever. But I don't think we're ever going to get the what is it, Makeup Geek and all them like some of the other ones do. But anywho, I just wanted to fill you in on that. Of course, I got my Starbucks or whatever. For any of my Weight Watcher people, if you're watching, I ended up having an egg roll, so that's 4 points for that. So with my Starbucks and what I had for breakfast, let's see, I'm at 2, 4, 8, 10. I'm at 10 points, so I've got plenty for dinner. Thinking maybe I might have pierogies. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, now I just want to do. Let's see. Oh, I better turn my music down. I don't want to get no troubles because my radio. Because I stopped. I'm hoping this car behind me doesn't follow me all the way home, because I really don't want to have to go quick, because I have to hold the phone with my other hand so that it don't turn and everything else, and we're going to be coming up to some bumpy roads. But anyway, since I went on my little rant, sort of, this morning about YouTubers, well, watching what I was watching, and then the Shane Dawson thing. Whoops. So I still want you to comment down below what your thought is on that. Okay, now, I don't know why, but, and I'm sorry about the sun. There's not a whole heck of a lot I can do about it. I can try switching it back over there. But anyway, let's talk pet peeves. Okay? Here's an easy one. You're going down the road. Okay? You're going the speed limit, or maybe just a hair over. Not more than 5. And the vehicle in front of you, we'll say a big truck, is not going up the speed. Now they're not going up a hill. They're on flat, so it's not like they're trying to get their cargo going. So, and you got a whole line of cars behind you or whatever, and you try to pass them. And you pass them, no big deal. Yeah, and then you go back, hit your cruise, then you're cruising right along. Well, next thing you know, they pass you, and they pull in front of you. Yes, you can see their mirrors, so they say if you can see them, they can see you. But why do big trucks pull in so freaking close to when you drive? And then they're like right where you can't see anything around them. So what do? You gotta pass them. You know, I can't stand that. Or I mean, I am guilty of this next one. But not very often. Only once in a while. Only if I have to pee or something. You know, where you're going down the road and, you're going the speed limit, or like I said, you got your cruise going. And then someone buzzes right by you. Like, really quick. And they just buzz right by you and they go right off the exit. Instead of waiting. Instead of having to wait just barely a few wheels, but yet they gotta go by you real quick so that they can get off the exit to come to a stop sign. And you're right behind them, and you're like, you really gotten very far. You didn't get very far. You're just in front of me, and that's it. And then you go off the exit, and you have to go slower because you're going into town anyway, and you're coming to the same spot, stop and go light or stop light or whatever. You may be one in turning and one in straight, but you're right equal again. Does that make any sense? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Now, have I done that? Yes. Do I do it very often? No. But like I said, I only do it if it's an emergency. Because you just gotta go where you gotta go. But anyway, okay, here is another pet peeve of mine. Okay, we're going to talk about radio stations, okay, music. Now, this one, it doesn't even make sense to me. All right, now, you're listening to, for those of you that are older and know who this is, well, you should know who this is, okay? Well, first, you've got a song that's being played by Metallica, Sandman, okay? Sandman's playing. So everybody knows that that's kind of a heavy song, sort of, And then they go right into the next song is Crazy Train by Ozzy, which is we're all good, so we're good. And then how is it you can play those two songs and other classic rock songs, and then next thing you hear is I hopped on a plane to LAX, da 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 da. How can you follow with Hannah Montana? or Miley Cyrus. Now, I'm not saying I don't like her. That's fine. If I was on a pop station, but I was on a rock station. Now, that makes absolutely no sense to me. You're listening to, you know, or you're listening to like Mama, I'm Coming Home, you know, by Ozzy, and then here comes now like the Jonas Brothers comes on or something. To me, that makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't know. That's just a pet peeve. Now, hopefully you got a little giggle out of that, because it drives me crazy, you know, because I got the windows down, you know, and you got cars next to you, and they're like looking at you, and you got the song turned up, and not because you want the car next to you to hear you, but they do, you know, and then they realize what you're listening to, and they may, if they're around my age, they might be like, yeah, you know, that's a good song, you know, or whatever. Like, I actually had a guy that I was leaving the Target parking lot, and it was playing Sandman, and the guy was like, what station is that? So I told him what it was, and he switched it right over, you know. And then, you know, you go into your Ozzy song, and then you go to, I hopped on a train at LAX. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. Maybe that's crazy. And I like one of my favorite songs by Miley Cyrus is called Butterfly. It's Butterfly. I just love that song. Of course, that was back when in her Hannah Montana days. But I love that song. You know, I put that song out for my friend who is a single mom, and that makes me think of her, you know, whatever. Of course, she's talking about her dad, but it's anyway. But I digress. But it's just crazy to me how you could go from dum 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum right to I hopped on a train from LAX. I'm sorry. Okay, enough of that. I'm almost home. I'll probably pop back on again in a bit. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I just wanted to share some of my pet peeves, and some of you that are Target shoppers, get over there and use that cartwheel. Ooh, the sun. Use that cartwheel. 20% off of the clearance. Why not? Go over and get your kids some shoes, even if it's just for the rest of the summer. Some tennis, you know, shoes or flip-flops or whatever. You know, you got a young girl that's just going into their needing some little bras or something, you know. They've got them marked down. They got underwears marked down. They've got, you know, leggings and, you know, tracksuits and all sorts of stuff, you know, marked way down. Why not? Get over there and get yourself some. Okay, I will talk with y'all later, okay? Hey guys, I thought I would just end my vlog here. I know it's a long one, and hopefully you got all the way through it. I just finished my other collab I'm supposed to be doing with the ladies. I'm just waiting to find out where to link it, so you'll have to keep your eye out for that one. That one's supposed to be up, I think, the 19th. So I'm all shiny because I just did my face, you know, did my skincare or whatever, and tonight was the night to do the, for those of you that have watched, the Tarte knockout stuff. I think it's really helping with the texture. I had to stop for a little over a week because of my cellulitis that I had it all in my face, so I had to like stop, and now I've had to restart again. But when I wasn't using it, I noticed that I was starting to get like little spots, and my skin was peeling, and it was just like not good, and my moisturizer wouldn't go on well and stuff. So, but anyway, I'm back to it now. I don't do it every night because it burns a little bit, you know. So I try to do it like every other night or every third night. No, second night, whatever it is. I wait 2 days sometimes. But anyway, so, and then I've got my, I thought tonight I would use my It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, eye cream and moisturizer, because it's a little bit thicker, emollient, more emollient, so it's, that way it kind of locked. Well, I spray the green Mario Badescu. I really need to get some more of that. I'm getting down, and I don't like to be out of it. I do have the rose one, but I'm finding that I like the green one with the cucumber the better. But anyway, you don't care about that. I put that on, and then I let that dry, and then I put on my, the It Cosmetics stuff. And I cleansed with It Cosmetics Confidence and a cleanser. I got that in a packet, and when I run, I'm not getting low on the eye cream, but I'm gonna hate when it's gone. But I still have my CeraVe, which I stand true by. But I'm gonna hate when it's gone because it's so pricey. Same with the cleanser. But anyway, thanks for spending some time with me today. If you have made it this far, could you leave me either some doggy prints or some kind of flower, tulips, anything, whatever, just some kind of flower. Either some flower or some puppy prints or kitty prints or whatever, if you made it this far. That way I know if you've actually watched the whole thing or not. I'll try to cut down what I can, but no guarantees. So, until the next time, I will catch you up later. If you're new, please subscribe and stick around. I really like to hear from y'all. And, yeah. So, until next time, I'll talk to you later. Keep smiling, guys. Bye-bye.